Hello YouTube, well, actually YouTube and Twitch I suppose, but good evening, this is Paul and I'm a Reformed Nerd. Today I'm jumping back into the Tropico series. I am picking up with Tropico 4. I did play Tropico 3 earlier this week. Tropico 3 was one of my all-time favorites, to be honest. And I've never really played Tropico 4. So I thought this would be kind of a fun opportunity to hop in here and try out Tropico 4. Probably Tropico 5 in the next week as well. Because Kalypso is getting ready to gear up with the release of Tropico 6 in the next few weeks. And I definitely want to be playing that. So I thought that jumping from Tropico 3 to Tropico 6 might be a little bit difficult. So I was hoping that this would be a good idea so that I could actually learn some of the new mechanics and actually jump into Tropico 6 a little bit easier that way. So let's go ahead and get this booted up. Alright, so I'm just going to jump right into the sandbox. To be honest, I've never really played the story missions too much. I've always just enjoyed having my own little island. One of these days, maybe I'll make it a reality. Well, let's see. Are they all difficulty hard? Alright. There's one moderate difficulty one. I think I'll start out with that since I haven't really played this game. Well, this version of the game. Alright, I'm happy with that setup. 106 difficulty doesn't look too bad. Oh, did they get rid of the individual... No, I just wasn't looking at it right. Leftist author. I do like playing as Che. Just because he does have faster education bonus. Let's see if they added anyone else with a... Well, these are all in all pretty much the same characters, it looks like. Yeah, because these gents mostly look rather familiar. About the election... Communist rebellion. Alright, I'm gonna play as the communist. No real reason. I just think that's always a fun thing to do. Alright, so let's take a look at... Oh, wait, no. That's right. Tropico doesn't like the WASD keys. They make you use the actual arrow keys, which kind of takes a little bit of time to get used to. Yeah, you got to scroll and scroll out. Perfect. Okay. How do you rotate the camera? Wow, there's really no short... Yeah, all of the keys itself are locked. Bear with me a second. Okay, those are all of the buildings. The visuals are fine, yes. But they don't really even tell you. Alright, well, since no one's watching right now, let me just leave this on pause for a second. Middle mouse? Ah, if you press the middle mouse, then it unleashes the rotation options. Thank you, Google. I appreciate that. Okay, so I think I've got my controls under control, haha, right now. So I'll continue from here. Pretty much it looks like you have pretty much the same start off as you did before. You got the construction. Do you have a Teamster office? Yeah, you got the Teamster's office. My lovely palace here, and of course the dock. I don't see a garage. I think in the last game they actually... Colonial Fort. Huh. Alright, that's kind of cool. Any other new special things? Yeah, of course, the ruins over here. I saw something up here as well. What's this? Nothing, just decoration. Okay, fair enough. Wow. I'm not sure if this will show up in the capture in the stream, but I'm getting quite a bit of screen tearing here for being an older game. I'd expect it to be a little bit smoother than this. Alright, well, I think I've got my island down pretty well, but yeah, it doesn't seem like they gave me a garage, and I think that's always something that came with the maps I was playing in Tropico 3, if I recall correctly, so that's a little bit disappointing. But infrastructure, do they have the garage? Yes, it provides vehicle to citizens, very good. Teamsters, roads, docks. Alright, that all makes pretty good sense. So, now that I know my island, I need to figure out what crops and what industries are going to be viable. So, of course, corn is always a good one. Corn feeds your people, and it can also get you some basic exports. Bananas looks okay, yeah. Papayas, pineapple, coffee, tobacco. Nice little chunk here for tobacco. And sugar. Sugar's got a nice little piece over here too, by the fort. So yeah, it looks like corn I don't really need to worry about. Corn can go basically anywhere that's not a beach. But tobacco is a nice cash crop, because you can always roll them into cigars before you send them out, and they do seem to fetch a good price if I remember correctly, so that's awesome. But before I worry about cash crops, I think I'd best get some food growing just for my own people. I think they would probably appreciate that. Alright, so time to put down a bit of food and resources, so get the corn farms down as a priority. And I'm going to go ahead and just put a second one up. I always like to get them lined up. I'm a little OCD in that regard. I like my island to look good, even when the people are starving and revolting and trying to throw me out of office. At least it's going to be a pretty island. That's what's important. So, of course, with the infrastructure, gotta get the roads set up here. Keep that in straight line until we get down to about here. Yeah, that looks good. I don't like how they have the things built, though. It looks like I'm going to have to put the road directly down here. For it to be able to make sense with the connections. But I don't like this because now I have the road going right past my palace. And I don't know about you, but I live in a kind of a rural community in a small town. I don't like the sounds of cars passing my house in the evenings. So I really don't like having the road literally going right up against my palace. That's gonna annoy me. Alright, well that's good enough for now, but of course I do want to get that garage started as well. Ideally as far away from my palace as possible. Hard to see past that pine tree, or what do you call those? Palm tree, not pine tree. Alright, that's good enough as a start. Do I have a priority here? Yeah, so I can set that as the highest priority. And that should be good enough for now. Let's get the builders and everyone going. Oh, hey, I got a couple of fisherman's wharves already. I didn't know I had those. I missed that. So they're out there fishing. Good on them. Probably should send the road out in that direction as well, shouldn't I? Now that I know that it exists. Can I slip a road in between here? No, it's not going to let me do that. Which means I'm going to have to send another road past my palace. I shouldn't have to do anything. I'm a communist dictator. I should be able to tell them what is acceptable, not them forcing me to abide by their prefab setup. Alright, so that's good enough. I got the road down. I like how the road is an instant build. I think that's been the same in all of the Tropico games. But it's simply nice. I can just throw down the roads and they're already good to go, while everything else has to go through this process. Alright. That's the construction office. I was going to say, how do I already have a car? And why are they heading all the way out here to do these damn farms? I want them to build my garage. Alright, I guess I build in the garage too. But I guess they just really want to eat, those strange people. Alright, the garage is almost done. There we go. Perfect. So now anyone who's living in this area is able to get in the car and get to any other area of the island without too much difficulty, so I'm good with that. So with the food being created, mines are for uneducated, if I recall correctly. Is there a way for me to see that? No, it just puts me right into the construction mechanism already. Yeah, because I definitely want to focus on the uneducated. So right now, because obviously I'm going to have more uneducated people than anything else. Produces all crops using labor of prisoners. Oh, that's new. Very cool. Smuggler, this is legal at lower cost. Oh, that's new too. I like that. Okay. Sugar, coffee, or tobacco in large quantities. Well, I might actually pop right into doing that here before too long. But I do want to start getting a couple of industries going at minimum. So I might as well put a logging camp down here. Just because logging is fun, because one, you can go from logs to timber to furniture, at least you could in Tropico 3, and that gives you a double refined product. I don't know if that really impacts the profit margins as much as I would imagine that it does, but regardless, it's handy to have that. Alright, well things are starting off a little bit slowly here, so I'm just going to pop it up to the fast speed. I always love the beginning of the game. When you have no people and only a couple construction people, construction workers, things are always a little bit more difficult. But yeah, I got the first farm up for the uneducated, and yeah, uneducated male. So it's a little bit more limiting for the lumber camp, as opposed to the farmers who can be male or female, but that's fine. Alright, we got the rest of the economy starting to come along, or come out alive. Bunkhouses is the best I've got, and a lot of shacks. So I'm definitely going to need to start building some Panelec or Sedlichtes here pretty quickly. I forget, what do they call them in this game? Tenements. Okay. Sedlichte is in Eastern European. If you had like 3 of those buildings together or so, they would just call it a Sedlichte, like should be like a little neighborhood of Panelec. Yeah, Panelec was the individual house. Sedlichte was like if there are multiple identical houses next to each other. So Panelec would be a tenement. Yes. Alright, cool. Just trying to refresh my memory, because I used to live in a former communist country, and those things were all over the place, so I'm quite familiar. But they're actually not that bad. They definitely needed a little bit of renovating after 1989 when the Soviet system collapsed. But they're actually pretty nice to live in. Quite comfortable. Okay, so it gives me a nice little breakdown of everything here. How's my 22 homeless? Ooh, that's a little high. 10 free jobs and 0 unemployed. Okay, so I'm at maximum 1,250. Perfect. Alright, so I do need to get in some people here pretty darn quickly. So I do think I'm going to go on ahead and put down an immigration office. Ministry, council, and appoint ministers. Ooh, that's new. I wonder what the ministers do. But I do want to put down an immigration office because I want to promote more people getting to my island as quick as I can. And I'm just going to do a little beautification here around my palace and upgrade those to a lovely government office. They can go somewhere else for their shack life necessities, I suppose. Okay, we do got the logging camp going. Very good. I suppose I probably should focus on getting some residences down, because if I don't do that before too long, people are going to start nagging me. bunkhouse is 500. How many people live in a tenement? I don't remember. I'm trying. Oh, this is new too. What is this? Good housing quality at a cheap price, but the housing quality will decrease in time if the building is not renovated. Huh. Yeah, that's new. That's cool. I like that. Yeah, I suppose I just pop up a tenement real quick and see how many people can actually live there. I'm not going ahead and put this out on this little bend here because I think most of my economy is going to be out here to begin with because there's some rich farmland around here. But once that tenement's put together, let's see, tenants. So are those individuals or family units? So that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 12 family units can live in a tenement for 4,000 compared to 3 for 500. So yeah, that's a better bang for your buck to build us a leash days, it looks like. So I'll probably stick with that for the time being. Plus a couple of them. Yeah, it's 12 family units. So yeah, if I build 2 leash days, I should be able to actually house my entire island population without too much difficulty. So that's always a good thing. Plus I get to clean some of these shacks off of the beaches and improve my view from my mansion. That's the top priority, of course. I don't really care about the living conditions of my people. I just want a nice view of the beach. So 0 output. And these are still growing, so it's going to take a while for them to actually start producing anything. And the freighters here. 8 new immigrants, that's something. I'll take that. How's my unemployment doing? 5 free jobs, 3 unemployed. Probably the 3 that just literally got off the boat. So hopefully they'll take up some of those 5 positions here quick enough. Assuming that they're male, because apparently it's all gentlemen who don't have a job. So yeah, that might be a little bit of an issue. That's the problem with some of those restricted positions. Alright, 6,000. I suppose that has to be wood. I think that's the only thing I have to export at the moment. Come on, get this damn Sidley. You're even... yeah, it's still in fast time. Come on, get this done. Get these shacks off my beach. And I did have 2 high school females. Hey, good. I thought I was going to have to import them. But yeah, that's fantastic. If I don't have to do that and they're here for free... I wonder if that might also mean that I have a college-educated male. Yeah, there it is, clinic. Because if I have a college-educated male, that means I already have a doctor. Alright, well, I don't want to get in the way of the road, because I think that's going to be a major intersection. So I'll build that right here so I can pull the road straight out from that section here. And I suppose I probably ought to get a market down as well because I'm going to be putting up more food industries and I don't want these people walking all over the place just trying to find a banana. I'd like it better if I could get the bananas to them to save some time. Because, of course, if they have less time walking around the island, they have more time to work on the economy for me. So once again, I actually don't really care about them. I just want to make things easier for me. So no one's living here yet? Alright, there we go. I was going to say, what the heck is the problem? You prefer your shack? I mean, if you do, you're more than welcome to keep it. Just not on my beach. If you're going to keep your shack, just move it somewhere else.
God does not need temples, my son. However, our faithful believers do. I tried to convince them that their prayers can be heard.
No food imports and the commodity price of corn has increased by 200%. Ooh. And I do have some output now. So, is there a way that I can just label this as export only? Like 200% for corn. I might as well, no violencia. I don't know what violencia means. But yeah, I mean, heck, I'd rather just have my corn exported if it's going to be a 200% markup. So how do I set policy? Okay, right here, open doors. Perfect. $1,500 of export goods. Is there any way to see in the dock what is being held there? Because I'd like to know what I'm exporting. It doesn't look like it, but I'll go take a look at that a little bit later. So yeah, we've got the crops popping up around. A rebel already?
Sir, the number of rebels on the island is growing higher.
Yeah, it grew
We
from
should take
0
adequate
to
precautions.
1. Relax. Oh, okay. No, okay. 0 to 2. Alright. Maybe I should take a look at this. 33 homeless. I'm guessing that's probably what's ticking them off. But I got 6 open family slots. And unemployment is at 12. So, yeah, it looks like the people are coming in faster than I'm making jobs for them. That's fair. So let's see. Can I get a tobacco? Oh, plantations are a little pretty. Maybe I'll put that up a little bit closer to. No, I don't like that actually. I'm gonna build a road first. I want to keep that straight. And then I'm going to go ahead and put down that plantation for some coffee. Oh no, I want tobacco. I'll do another one for coffee a little bit later. But yeah, let's get some higher quality crops down so I can get some jobs for my people. Not because I care if they're working, I just want them to be making me some money. I just try to make this clear to all of you. This is all for me. Nope, bear with me just a second. Okay, apologies, I'm back. Come on, get me this plantation. Hey, and I do have college-educated males. That's perfect. We've got one more high school female, or was that... No, I had another high school female, so I had more educated people on this island than I thought I did. We've got 4 troops, which is good, because apparently I'm starting to get some rebels down here already. And they're pulling through this forest pretty darn quick. 5 new immigrants. Ooh, okay, yeah, people are getting here pretty darn quick. Oh yeah, the plantation looks like it's done. soon as someone hits it with one more hammer. Come on. Get on that. There we go. They're not available on the market. Okay. About 3,000 crops, that's pretty good, but come on, let's get that tobacco growing here. And why are people still not living in the tenements? Okay. So
Buenas tardes.
Teamster. So they'd rather live a little bit closer to their work, it looks like. And my soldiers are living in the bunkhouses. But yeah, these are all teamsters and construction workers, it looks like. Darn, I built that just a little bit too close that I can't pull the road out from there. So, I'm gonna do it this way. Where's my infrastructure? I'm gonna blow up that house. You know, because I have so much housing on this island that I really could go without this. I can afford to lose that bunkhouse. Eminent domain, people. Haven't you ever heard of it? It's mine. I'm gonna go ahead and put down another plantation. Maybe I should diversify. I'll put this one down for coffee, I guess. But yes,
my dear Presidente,
no elementary school either.
Do you know that your advice?
4 unemployed, that's not too bad. 28 homeless, so that's definitely the biggest issue I've got. 10K from the USSR. Hey, I appreciate that. Come on, let's get this. How long does it take to blow up a bunkhouse? Come on. Building, I understand. Building is hard. Blowing up, that's easy. Anyone can do that. Perfect, so now I can actually afford to get this road. Well, I have a place to put this road down, I should say. And I might as well go on ahead and get that tenement together. Do I have enough room to put a marketplace down there? No. Because that's a pretty small slot. I don't know what I'd actually ever be able to put in there. Maybe a presidential pub? No. Oh well. I don't like having blank spaces, but there's a good chance I might move that Teamster's office anyway, so I can live with that for now. Yeah, 166 resources, but it doesn't tell me what it is there? Yeah, I'd really like to know what those resources are that I'm exporting. Because there's been no production at the tobacco farm yet. So it must mostly be excess. How far out do they go? Cuba goes red, double 4 and 8. Oh, that's why it was so high. I didn't even notice that. So how long will that last? Yeah, I suppose I probably should throw down another government building here as well. I do want this section of the island looking pretty nice, so it won't be too long before I'm going to have to tear these down. Some people protest peacefully against the government. In the middle of the corn. The freaking children of the corn here. 18 new immigrants. Oh, wow.
Muy buena.
It's actually getting up pretty high here. I think I probably should start educating some of these kids, because if I'm going to be bringing 18 uneducated students, 18 uneducated population, I guess, citizens. Yeah, let's go with citizens. Every ship. It's not going to be long before I'm going to be completely out of uneducated jobs to offer them. So I might as well go on ahead and start getting those schools operational here. Okay, so we've got the crops growing. Come on, get that going, get that going. Build that. Build that. There's an expression I was looking for, but I can't remember it, so I'm just going to leave it there. Alright, but I got 2 plantations. That one filled up pretty darn quick. So, how's my unemployment? No available jobs, 14 unemployed. Ouch. Alright, yeah, I'm gonna need to get some more things down here. How much is a church? That's not too bad, really. The churches are pretty enough, I guess. So I'd like it to be close to the people, but also in a nice part of town. The part of buildings I don't mind looking at. But yes, I think I need to get some additional industries going here. So I got something up here. Ooh, something over here. That's actually pretty reasonably close. What is that? Bauxite? Gold? Iron? Iron, yeah. And I can turn that into, or at least I used to be able to turn that into weapons down the line as a manufactured good. So getting some mine production probably would not be a bad idea. I want a nice straight shot to the mine. Is that possible, or is that thing gonna get in the way? Yeah, it looks like I'm not going to be able to do it as a straight shot, which is sad. But I can afford one turn here. Nice 90 degrees. Yeah, that looks good. So get that mine going. I hope I didn't go through too many crops. But they got a lot of place to grow, so I think I can live with that. One citizen became a criminal. Well, I believe in proportional response. So if one individual is a criminal, that means I'm going to need to hire at least 15 cops to hunt him down. So here, maybe I'll put that next to my immigration ministry. So that's when all of the new guys get off the boat. They walk in here to get their papers, and they'll see all my police officers lined up. That's a nice welcoming environment, right? Plus, that's a little bit closer to my housing buildings here, so hopefully that'll keep it in line a little bit better.
The people demand actions. Your signature on this edict.
15 communist respect. Well, I mean, if they're giving me double aid, then yeah, I'd like them to be on my good side, so I'll sign that. Another rebel. I think I'm gonna need to expand my soldier base here pretty quick. Because a lot of people are becoming rebels pretty quick. 12,000 in goods, 14,000 in the bank. Speaking of bank, which one am I looking for here? Oh, I can't even put that in there until I get a Minister of the Economy. Well, fair enough. That's... Oh. Hey, no, I got one. Foreign Affairs. Sure, I'll hire you for that. And... Valentin, okay, you're hired for that.
Comrade Presidente, an article published in the Pravda in Moscow has criticized the housing conditions for the masses in Tropico.
Okay, I was wondering why that...
Presidente, it is an earthquake. Good thing that...
Yeah, I was like thinking to myself, like, why is that noise going on for just a...
The earthquake is over, Presidente.
Both of my
I am happy
tenements
to
went
report
down.
that-
Come on. Seriously? Too many shacks. Oh, well, then let's have an earthquake that destroys the only buildings that aren't shacks on your freaking island. Okay, so I'm desperate for some construction workers right now. Yikes. Pretty much everything is waiting to be built now, so that's fantastic. Alright, let's get this school done at least. I need to start getting some educated people in here. There we go, got a worker. And what are they building next? Okay, policemen are secret agents, so once my police officers are hired, I should be able to choose one of them. The teacher, so once she has a little bit of experience over here. Journalist, shopkeeper, or custom. Okay, so I got a shopkeeper now, which means that I can... Requires Minister of the Economy. I got one of those. Don't I? Yeah, economy. Okay, so maybe I just need to wait a second for the game to realize I have one now. Let's try again. Requires what? Is she not officially a minister until the building's done?
There is an opportunity here that can make us all rich.
Well, I mean, I don't mind the capitalists liking me, as long as the communists don't hate me because of it, because they're the ones paying my bills. All new immigrants are religious. Oh boy. High priority. Get that church done. So many rebels. So many rebels. And only 2,400 exported. Weeks. But I still got 21,000 in the bank. Oh, I haven't issued it? I thought I already issued it. Alright, food for the people. Yes. I thought when I agreed to that message that it automatically issued it for me. But obviously not. My teacher's not good enough yet, so I can't hire her for that. Alright, church is done. Yay. So, I'm gonna fire one of the doctors. Oh, hey, only high school? Oh. Well, fine. I'll hire that doctor back now. I just assumed that that would be a college-educated individual. Maybe that's a cathedral that has more. Still not good enough, and perfect. So that's done. Police station, you're going to be my next priority. 35% happiness. Boy. What's the biggest issue? Liberty. Well, you're not. It's probably not going to be changing anytime soon. Environment, crime. So that's going to get better. Entertainment. Yeah, okay, yeah, that's fair. I was going to build a pub, but I changed my mind for some reason. Oh yeah, because I don't think it fit in the place I wanted to put it. But that's fair. That's fair. I'll build you a pub next to your broken houses. There we go. Got the pub coming up. That should make you all happy, right? Still not good enough. Come on, get good at your job, Francisca. One citizen became a criminal. Yep, come on, get that police station done, please. Between all of these jerks going rebel on me, I think I'm gonna need that done here. And so I have at least 2 college-educated gentlemen on the island. So I think I think it would be best for me to go on ahead and put down the armory. I'll put that next. Well, I mean, I already have soldiers here. Yeah, I mean, there's soldiers in my palace. So I think putting that it's a good-looking building. Alright, I'm gonna put that next to the church. Because if all of the new incoming immigrants are religious, then, you know, they have to walk between the police station and the armory. Yeah, maybe that will scare them into being better citizens for me. I suppose I'll probably put down another garage here where the game will let me. Yeah, I'll put it here just for the sake of all my farmers and things. They can hop on to the car from here. So that's a little bit close, probably closer than it needs to be. So I'll go on ahead and cancel that. Because I think one garage in this section would be fine. If I'm going to be building the houses over here, I think it's more important for it to be here. Because I'm not going to be using that dock for tourists.
A petition has arrived at the palace, insisting for a museum dedicated to your youth to be constructed immediately. I personally signed it 300 times, and counting.
10,000, 3 new immigrants, and a new rebel. Come on, these rebels are coming out of the woodwork. Did I ever put down that armory? Yeah, I put the armory down here.
Intelligence reports that subversive...
Being such a great country is a hassle, I can tell you. That is why we decided we want something in return. We are imposing a freedom tax on all countries of your caliber.
Alright, so I mean, my economy is doing pretty okay for the time being. So I'm going to go ahead and pay that. Keep the Americans off my back a little bit longer. Alright, so what's getting built here? yeah, where are my people? You know what? Actually, I'm gonna cancel the... No, that was stupid. No, you know what I'm gonna do, actually? Yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and buy this and put down an apartment complex here. Because these are going to be my more educated workers, at least after I move these Teamsters and the builders away. So they would actually be able to afford a nicer accommodation. And that would allow me to move that tenement that was there up here a little bit more out of the way. Perfect. That will do. And I'm going to go ahead and put that as a high priority. Come on, get these people moving in here.
Presidente, there are some rumors about violent opposition against your regime.
Hey, things are going so
¿Qué
good.
necesita?
Okay, so my first protesters were in the middle of the corn, and this one's choosing to hide out here in the forest. I got some very brave people. They want to protest. They just don't want to be seen protesting.
Being such a great
Didn't I
country
pay
is a
them?
hassle, I can tell you.
Did I pay him twice? Build a
God
new
told
church.
me
I
last
just
night that he
finished
has
the
a
first
mission
church.
for you.
Why do I need another church? I only have one priest. It would be more efficient for me just to hire some more priests. If that's what they said, you know, hire more priests. I get that. That would be okay. Alright, so I got the school running here. Come on, get these tenements down. I think that'll please people enough that they might stop bothering me for a little bit. Alright, get another tenement here. And once this one is done, I'm going to go on ahead and blow up these buildings here. Just to make a little bit more room for a nicer apartment building for the people I actually like on my island. And the tenements, of course, will be just for everybody else, which will be 90% of the population. I'm going to make that tenement another priority. And homeless 47, 11, unemployed 15. Okay. Seven men, 8 women unemployed. Okay.
My
Yes, I
president.
know there's a threat. Alright, there goes the first one, and the second one. Come on, blow it up, you can do it. The construction workers are all heading out over here.
Muy buenas.
Yeah, okay, they're working on the next tenement. Perfect. Come on, get that up and going. I need to make people happy.
The morale of the men is low, sir.
Now even my soldiers are unhappy. Alright, job quality. That's kind of expensive, but if it keeps the soldiers happy, that's worth it for me, because things are falling apart here pretty quick. And I'll go ahead and get that apartment block up right here. I lost another one as rebel.
Presidente, why don't we let the rebels join in the fun tonight?
Well, I issue an amnesty, but I don't think things are getting better. I don't think they're going to come back. So the environmentalists and the religious are the most unhappy. The communists are thrilled with me. Intellectual capitalists are okay. Militarists, they're okay, so I'm assuming that means that I made... Oh, there's China Middle East as well? But they're not giving me money, so I guess I don't care about them. 21 unemployed, 10 free jobs postings. How many homeless? There are 55 homeless. Oh, goodness. Come on, get this tenement done. Housing needs to be my top priority here. Losing those 2 tenements in that earthquake, that might have just absolutely killed my island even before I got a start. But no one's even living in this tenement. I mean, unemployment's not that low. We should be able to afford at least that. 39,000. Ooh. Okay, my economy's actually rebounded.
I was going to show you some charts, Presidente, but...
Tally-ho, old boy.
Yeah, do I even have gold? Alright, let me get this garage going and the entertainment option on the island going as well. I want that armory too, because I got so many freaking rebels on this island. And it just keeps getting worse. Like, all of these shacks.
No me interesa.
Hey, he's actually out in the open. Good for him. No hiding under the tree for that man. Another one goes to be a rebel. Alright. This is not looking good. This probably might be a very short playthrough. Okay, got the garage. Come on, put the pub together. That should be nice and easy. That's a small one. 5 new immigrants. Okay. I need to switch this. Love it or leave it? Yeah, okay. Love it or leave it. Get out of here. If you don't like it, go away. No reason to stay on my island as a rebel. Okay, so got the garage going.
I don't mean to criticize, but the concrete around here is too much.
Gardens. I don't even know where to find gardens. Probably landmarks and beauty. Great. So I can't even. It won't even fit in here with that little useless spot. All right. Well. Garden increases the garden using the environmental. Okay. So what about here? Such a waste. How about behind the pub? Yeah, I'll put a garden here. Fit behind the pub, so I'll put one there, and I'll put one. Oh yeah, it will. Okay, so that'll be a nice little drinking garden for the pub. 1, 2. Nothing's gonna fit here anyway, so I'll give the kids something to look at when they're in school. 1 to 3. And I'll go ahead and put 2 right next to my palace. You know what? I'll put 3 just for good measure. See, now that's pretty. I have my own nice giant garden just for El Presidente, and maybe that will make the environmentalists a little bit more happy. Alright, yeah, get that armory going. I need more troops ASAP. Alright, so most of the tenements are starting to fill up, but I still have 50. Oh boy. 25 unemployed, free. Oh. Yeah, things are not going well, I tell you that. But at least I have a nice large garden for the. Yes,
I overheard some open talk against your regime.
This is not going well. Alright, tax cut! Everyone likes me now, right? That's how it works. I gave you tax cuts, now you all like me. Afraid to import, yeah, afraid of 13,000. Okay, yep. Hey, well, you know, happiness is going up after that tax cut, so that's good. So, what are the biggest issues? They're happy with food, not happy about housing. I'm working on it. Religion, entertainment, healthcare, crime. Alright, yeah, so they're pretty much angry across the board. Okay, that's good to know. So, do I have... "19 citizens decided to leave Tropico." Hey, I'm okay with that. I'd rather them leave than stay. Yeah, you know what? I'm just gonna go ahead and hire a couple of generals. I'm just gonna hire all 3 of those generals. I need them desperately. And I'm gonna raise the job 15. Yeah, 15 for my troops now. And I'm gonna put you on special ops. Alright, 17. 17 for the special ops training. And I'm gonna put you on special ops too. For 27. I'll keep you at 95%.
During our post-drinking knife fight, me and the boys at the pub were thinking you should produce more. Do this, or you will have problems with El Diablo.
4,000 goods in 5 years. I think I should be able to do that. I kind of feel like I'm already doing that close enough. Plus, once I finish this mine, that should be a good export opportunity right there, because I have no reason to keep any of that on the island. So everything that it produces will be for export. Got the nice apartment complex here. No one's living in it yet. Okay. Homelessness is down to 37. I mean, I would like to know why they aren't staying there.
Some Colombian barons have larger armies than ours, sir. This is unacceptable.
Well, I'm hiring the generals.
Presidente, the question of the status of Taiwan has come up again. I don't even know where Taiwan is, but we have to state our position on this issue.
What year is this supposed to be? 1957. Okay. That would be before the agreement. Because now it's kind of like against the rules for China and the U.S. to fight over like who Taiwan belongs to. So fair enough. I mean, China isn't giving me money. Do they ever give me money? Yeah, I mean, if they're not...
Great calamity, Presidente. All of my wife's birthdays are coming, and they want presents.
But, I mean, I guess these are new factions in the game? Because I don't remember them being in Tropico 3. But whenever I get my my aid transfers, no elections. Wait until I can actually do some good stuff. Boy. High school, yeah, I'm gonna need a school. I'll put the high school over here next to the pub. That way the kids can do their fun things, get up to some fun after classes are over. Okay, there we go. So we get that school down. 13 citizens decided to leave Tropico. 13 unemployed. 13 free job openings. Okay. So I'm starting to reach a good equilibrium here. Looks like my police officer decided to leave. Okay. So, skilled workers. Let's see if I can get some smart people in, because I think the main problem with my unemployment is that everyone I've got is too dumb to actually be able to perform the jobs I want them to perform. But yeah, so I should put down another guard station. I'll put one over here where the people are living. That way I can get a few more soldiers to fight off all of those rebels that I've created. Well, not I created. That the evil people in the country that we don't like created. Yeah, we'll go with that. It's not my fault. It's the situation's fault.
The rebels are launching an attack.
They couldn't wait for me to finish the guard post. Thank you so kindly. Alright, 8 and 8. At least it's an even mix. So my soldiers are all running out. Where are the rebels? Are they in the farms? They're over here. 6 to 3, 5 to 2, 4 to 1, and now they're running away.
¡Abajo con el poder!
So I just let them run away, I don't chase them down. Well, that's mighty kind of me. Poor healthcare, responsible for 3 deaths. What are you doing? Come on. It's your job. Keep taking care of my people. Yeah, and I'm almost at 4,000 already, and I got 52 months left. Fair enough.
A decisive victory.
We killed the rebels. Yay. So hopefully I can get some educated people in here, because now I got some job postings in... No one's working at the church? Why is no one working at the church? Did he leave to become a police officer? This guy is having a real career conflict, isn't he? Do I want to be a priest or a police officer in a communist socialist regime? Compelling life decisions, I suppose. Alright, but go on, get that school done. And now I've actually got the mine working, so perfect. I mean, financially, I'm feeling decent. So I think I need to put my focus over here. Environment is still low. Entertainment is still low. Religion is still low. Housing is still low.
Buenos días.
Alright, so all of my tenements are full now, so I can understand why people are complaining about housing. That makes more sense than when they're just complaining about it and refusing to move into the buildings that I created for them. So that's slightly less irritating. Do I have another room to put another one here? What if I cancel that? I might be able to fit 2 in here if I do it the long way. No, still just the 1. I can get 1 here or 2. Alright, that works. So I've got a nice little concentrated population over here. That means they're easier to manage. And yeah, I got some of my soldiers here. Hey!
Excelencia?
What job is she doing? Builder. They can afford the nice apartment building. Hey, good on them.
Uh-huh.
Some people are... Whoa, that's a lot of people.
Excelencia?
I guess I shouldn't worry about that yet until at least get a prison started. So, I would rather not...
Most blessed Presidente, the time has come for us to plan the construction of...
Venerable leader, the mighty Chinese dragon has a request for you.
Okay, I don't even have a ranch yet, but to be fair, that actually isn't a bad idea. I should probably put down a couple of ranches. I'll put them out here by the mine. Yeah, okay, so a couple of ranches, that's at least a couple more jobs, and then I might be able to find that.
Presidente, Tropicans await elections next year. They wish to show their everlasting love.
Hot issue. Well, I think housing's a pretty big issue, so hopefully that'll appeal to them. Praise the spirit of... Let's stick with the communist. Plus 10 respect from the communists. Well, I already got the communists, I guess. Nationalists. I guess religious are my weak point, so I'll go ahead and do that. They're begging me for cathedral. Alright, so yeah, if my religious are the ones who give me the hardest problem, I might as well promise them everything that they want.
My fellow Tropicans, the importance of the upcoming elections has brought me before you. We are one step closer to our goals. Victory is almost upon us, but we must still push forward. Housing is insufficient. We shall not deny that. However, the reasons are as clear as day. We all know that the environmentalists are to blame for all this.
The environmentalists? Alright.
Through the years of my presidency, I have received your gratitude. my compañeros. Alas, I am nothing but a humble servant, and you are my masters, my employers. Now I bow to the superior morality of the religious Tropicans, who absolve our sins in the face of God. Yesterday is gone. Tomorrow will come after the victory, and I have plans for tomorrow. God is my witness that during my next mandate we will build a cathedral worthy of our piety in Tropico. We will use the whole power of the government to persuade the people for victory.
Alright, I guess that's the end of the speech. But, yeah, so I apparently have a drought now. I could have put in some water restrictions, but that would have decreased happiness, and with the election upon us, I don't think that was such a good idea. And I went ahead... Ooh, okay. I guess I need to keep the fields watered. Oh, so I fly in helicopters? Alright, yeah, come on, let's keep the water flowing, because if I lose my crops, that's pretty much my entire economy.
Some of our workers are on strike. I say we strike them back.
So we're talking about the miners here. I'll let them strike. I don't think executing people right before the election is going to be the best idea. So yeah, I'm happy with that. I'll wait, and they'll go back to work sooner or later. Okay, so I think I've saved my crops, hopefully. We've got the people down here protesting, 19 grand sent out. Great, the freighter came in, I've got...
The association.
Hey, the drought's over. I saved my crops.
It's raining, man. Hallelujah.
Perfect. So I got the housing going on. I just need to get my people educated here so they can take the rest of the jobs. I'm still on a skilled worker. 28. 0 unemployed. Alright, well, since I got the teachers here now, I think I'm just going to go to open door policy again, because I definitely am running out of people. And I need to get some more housing down as well. Alright, so now I got the second construction office going. Hopefully I can get these houses up pretty quick, and there'll be some nicer options for people to live in. And alright, since happiness is going up, I'm going to go ahead and issue that edict. amnesty. Do I get any of the rebels back? 4 rebels have come back. Good. Now get to work. Earn me some money.
My dear Presidente, the election day draws near.
Yeah, it looks like I got that by a pretty good margin.
I have some good news, sir.
Yeah, of course the rebel threat decreased. They came back into society. Thank you for the obvious. Alright.
Peace and love, dear Presidente. Please accept this flower wreath as a gift and hear my plea.
Go away. I am going to continue to chop down my trees and... but I probably should put on selective harvest. I'm pretty much out of trees to cut.
Congratulations,
Yay,
Presidente.
I somehow managed to win. Are they still on strike? Yeah, they're still on strike. But the uprising...
Presidente, the people are calming down, realizing how much they will anger you if they...
Okay, yes,
President,
I actually was
US
planning on exporting cigars soon, so I might as well get that started. I do like to put my factories really close to the dock. So, yes, I'll put that factory down here. Because, yeah, if I'm getting the tobacco into the factory, that's going to be a long trip, but then they can just turn around and place it onto the dock themselves. Well, I mean, of course, the Teamsters still do it, but at least it's a very short trip so that they can go back out and get more tobacco. Alright, so I got the ranches going. And the apartments are coming along too, so that's good news. And hopefully I can get some education done here.
God told me last night that he has a mission for you.
This religious group is getting annoying. I mean, I promised them a cathedral. They want me to build a church. And now they want a statue. $45,000! Wow! And it makes them even stronger if I build it. It seems like I should build it on something high, but it doesn't seem like they'll let me do that. I mean, isn't the real one on top of the mountain? Alright, well, fair enough. I guess I should probably find a good place to put it. So, do the red places mean that they need it more, or do the green places say that they need it more? I don't understand how this works. I'd imagine the green means it's a good place to put it. But there's really not many green places that I actually have access to put it. So I'm going to sit on that for a while. And my tenement collapsed? When? For what? What happened? I don't know why that happened. So yeah, my my plantations are making a pretty good profit, especially compared to... Oh, it's on fire? Oh, I didn't notice that. I wonder if that's what happened to my tenement. So is this sending another helicopter to do a... Yes, it is. Alright, well that seems a little pointless, but fair enough, okay. So I guess that's just testing if you're paying attention well enough to know when your buildings are on fire? I'll expand that just so I can get a couple more factories going here. After that, cigar is up and running. I need a lot more high school graduates. 20 new immigrants. Oh boy. There's really no in-between with this game. It's either that you're growing way too fast that you can't keep up, or you're not growing at all. 19 free job positions, 30 homeless. Hey. I mean, I guess that tenement did just collapse. And I do have some new housing coming online. And my mine is working again, so that's good. And our defense minister died. My other ranch is working. So interior, policeman, or secret agent, I don't have any of those. Ministry of Foreign Affairs, she's not that good, but she'll do. She's smart, so I'll hire her. Only got one choice for that. Oh, and my defense minister just died. Okay. So, sure, I'll go with him.
Estaba yo pensando en travesuras de la vida, en lo mucho que te amaba y en lo mucho que te quería. No me explico ni cómo nuestro amor y lo fingías una relación.
Okay, I can finally get that building permit. Oh, literacy program, that would be worth it. I'm trying to get more educated people here ASAP. Alright, I'm gonna ask Russia for some help. Alright. I would like to keep a few more people in the education game. Because I think if I can keep these offices fully staffed, I should be able to pump out graduates faster.
El Diablo does not agree with your immigration policy, Presidente. How can a true-blooded Tropico...
It's 8 unemployment, there's 19 free positions. Why are you complaining about that?
Comrade, the revolution is ready to be ignited. Let us renovate our marketplaces with supermarkets, and let the people see how...
Yeah, sure, okay, I'll get those upgraded, no problem. That's cheap and easy. Supermarket, normal food. This building has no workers. Okay, well, fair enough. You know, I'll get a few more workers. That's fine. Alright, the cigar factory's finally going up.
Tally-ho, chap. Our people have become very partial to your goods. Could you send us some more?
Alright, I need to clear out a couple of these tasks. Oh, they have a fire station now. I don't think they had that the last game. Alright, I do want to get prison. Okay. Oh, I can actually put a salt mine right here. Well, that's close enough that I don't see any reason not to. There we go. Let me get that darn church down. I've been trying to find a good place for it for a little while. I want to clear out at least a couple of these objectives. They've really started to pile up on me. That'll work. I need high school workers for this. So hopefully I'll be graduating some soon. Is there anything I can do to help? Not really. Alright, okay, so I'm gonna go ahead and put that church as top priority. Along with that, rebuilding that tenement, I suppose. I'll go ahead and get that fire station down too, because I didn't even really realize that fire was a thing in this game. And I don't want things randomly burning down on me without me paying attention. Come on, just waiting for the game to catch up a little bit here.
En el 4, puertorriqueño Enrique Junior López.
Alright, got the tenement back, so maybe people can start moving in again. And get that church done so I can clear this off and I can accept this before it expires. Come on. Of course, I need more high school graduates just so they can work at these freaking churches that I'm building. Because I've apparently got none at the moment. Cat in a tree. Interesting. Fair enough. Alright. So is that church done yet? So, does that clear off this? Alright, perfect. So I can accept that now. Increase my export volume. And I still have no workers in my darn cigar factory. Perfect, and that firehouse is coming along quick. Getting that second construction office was valuable. And now everyone's gonna head over and do that salt mine now, right? And you better not be high school educated only to work there. Great, now all my teachers are full, so hopefully I'll be able to educate my kids a little bit faster. 15 graduates last year, so I should be able to maintain pretty full employment, I'd imagine. So with that in mind, I suppose I might as well start working on the college graduates next. Alright, so I get that college down now. Salt mine is done. Uneducated.
There is a crisis of command in our armies.
So, yeah, salt mine is an uneducated industry, so that's fantastic. Now I get everyone heading over to work on the college. That's great to see. So only 3 lifetime... Well, I mean, I suppose grade school is going to take longer. So I can be okay with that.
Presidente, may your children be many and your camels always healthy.
Okay, so if I could get that clear, I should be able to build that weapons factory now. So, welfare and economy. Can I get that stock exchange? Yes, I can. And that looks like a reasonably pretty building, or pretty enough at least. So where can I find a place to stick that? Yeah, I suppose up here by my palace would be the nicest place to have it. And I'll kill off this so that I can accept the weapons factory. Okay. Alright, yeah, I like how things are going here, and I do have salts getting exported as we speak, so I'm happy about that. And they are nearly done with the college. And then everything will turn their attention over to the stock exchange. And my police are full, but still no one's working in my factory. Okay, well, it's pretty poor job quality. So yeah, I'd like my high schools to have at least 70% job quality. Okay, 69, that's pretty good. Soldiers, of course, get special treatment because they can kill me. 70% for them. And the education's coming along good enough. So I'll move teachers down to 80% job quality. High school female. 70. College male. Alright, so I'm going to go ahead and import a couple of college graduates here just to kick off the education side of things. High school male, 68, that's fine. High school female, 80, okay, that's education, so I did want that a little bit higher. College educated male, well, you know, I need my college educated guys elsewhere at the moment. So I probably should cut this down. No, 85's good. 85's good. That way I can incentivize my college grads to $90. Yeah, that's fair. I'm okay with that. So I got a couple of new college grads on the site now, and
Presidente,
I can build my weapons factory. Yep, so iron turns into guns. Ah, darn, I thought that was going to be a perfect place to put it, right in the middle of my residential area. But that's fine. I'll go ahead and put that over here by the mine, I suppose. Well, that's good farmland. I would rather not destroy that. Okay, I'll just go ahead and put it here for lack of a better place. Two new foreign expats, 28 new immigrants. I don't think I'm keeping up, am I? 16, 5 unemployed, 34 homeless. Why are there so many homeless? Output storage 488. I kind of feel like I should just go out and shoot some of my Teamsters. Oh, that's ridiculous. Okay. So, definitely gonna need another Teamster office. Alright, that works. I'll put you there.
I don't like garbage dumps, Presidente. They're smelly and gross and very unnatural.
So you want me to build garbage dumps now? Right there, in front of my nice apartment buildings. That fits. No, I can't find any good places to put it. Box size increased by 50%. Financial aid is in. I'm still running pretty good economic surplus. So I'm happy with that. And I just need to worry about exporting cigars and these are high school. So I think 70% for them should be good enough. And that filled up completely, so
Presidente, I just got a call from a foreign investor. Several calls, actually, with different proposals.
Yeah, okay. Where can I find oil? Okay, I got oil over here. 700. 2,400. Yeah, I'll go ahead and go with this. They have a nice... So, how do I build that? Oh, that's probably like an offshore oil well. Okay. And I only got one onshore oil well, which is next to this place that I was hoping to save for a tourist attraction. So I think I'm going to go with the cigar factory then. Even though I've already got one. So I'll put that down, and I'm afraid that means I'm not going to be able to keep up. So I'm just going to go on ahead and build another plantation for tobacco. Darn. I didn't want to take out that little plot that I had for the tobacco there, but I didn't really have much of a way to avoid it. So yeah, 2 tobacco farms and a coffee farm. I think that should be enough to supply both of the factories. Export canned fish.
Venerable leader, some mighty Chinese dragon.
So I need a canning industry. Wait, what did that say? Blueprint needed. Fair enough. Yeah, I can get blueprint for that. Oh, that's a nice compact factory. I'm happy about that. Okay. I saw something about an overloaded garage. I assume that it's this garage. Yeah, I only have one garage. The other one fell down. So, sure, I can build another garage. I'll go ahead and build that over here. So it's close enough to the other one that it should take off some of the capacity, but also close enough to the apartments that they should be able to benefit from it as well. So that factory is nearly done, so I'll go ahead and make sure that this... Oh no, it's not nearly done, but it's coming along. So I'll raise that to a high priority along with the plantation, just so that we can get that coming in, because if I run out of tobacco, I obviously am not going to be able to make cigars. And that would be tragic. 3,200 worth of imported goods. What did I import? 20 free jobs, 5 unemployed. Still 35 homeless. Ah, come on. Okay, so I'm just going to go ahead and get a few more apartment complexes, I'm guessing. Ah, perfect. Just enough room to put down a garden. So I'll go ahead and do that. That plantation coming along? It is. Good. New Teamster's office is here. And yet no one has even bothered to make it over to the ranches yet. And do I have room to put down a tenement over here? Not really. How's my lumber camp doing? It's making a decent little profit. Nothing amazing, but it's doing okay. So I'm paying 20 for wages, and they are not. Yeah, they got 13. So pretty much I'll be able to keep all of the high school workers, it looks like, so I won't be in too much of a labor competition with the U.S. factory. Oh, I can allow imports? So, what did I import? Because I've never said to anyone that they're allowed to import. Okay, Department of the Interior, I finally got all of my ministers employed. So, do I want more population? Alright, I'm gonna go ahead and get that secret police started. I'll just make my regular police a secret police. And then I'll rebuild my police station. Go, that will work. It won't let me connect the road. That's gonna annoy me so much if it doesn't have an option to do that. Okay, so there's got to be a way for me to be able to connect this properly. Road turns too sharply. Well, I don't want it to turn. I want a proper intersection. There we go. Good. That's going to annoy me less. There we go. All right, I feel better now. That would have driven me crazy. One citizen became a criminal. Well, I should have enough secret police out there that could take care of him, but fair enough. The debt's getting up there. But they finally picked up some of that meat, so that's great. How much is waiting to be exported? 2,800. And here it is. It's coming on in. So that's good. That's good. Input storage is doing fine. Yeah, I want to get everything built here pretty quick. But yeah, I think starting with the police office would be best. I'll go ahead and plop down a prison as well. There we go. I'll put it right next to the supermarket. That seems fine.
We need proper
I
health
was
care.
thinking like the healthcare might be an issue.
Presidente, recently our Minister of Economics was seen walking the streets in only his underwear after losing everything in an unfortunate game of poker.
Yeah, sure, I'll keep you. You can keep your job, that's fine. But, yeah, so I got a couple of factories coming up here because my economy is starting to putter along a little bit, but the cigars are getting exported, so that's great. And I still don't have that 45,000 if they're looking for that damn statue. The weapons factory is not exporting, but 312 output storage. I have 2 different Teamsters offices running around here, and they can't keep up with that factory. Interesting.
Presidente, I have never come before you with a more pressing matter.
Destroy fishermen's
Tropican
wharves. I'm
fish
building
have
a
become...
canning factory just for those fish. So why would I destroy that when I would be making more money by being able to actually can the darn fish? Alright, well, okay. I think I'm starting to get what's going on here. Do need to get that new clinic going because these guys have been at full capacity for a while. Oh, perfect. Yeah, that works. I'll get that going right there. Build 2 new churches. What is it with you people and all of these churches? Okay, well, let me take a look at these factories here. Increases job quality.
Presidente, the environmentalists are starting eco-protests. May I suggest some repressive action in good old Tropican tradition?
Alright, do I have my jail done yet? No. Alright, top priority, build me the prison. I got some people I want to put into it.
Muy buenas.
Why is it being blocked? I don't see anyone here blocking entry to that factory. So how can I arrest them if I can't even see them? They're just invisible protesters.
Presidente, I just got a call from a foreign investor. Several calls, actually, with different proposals.
Do I even have a second salt deposit? I mean, I do. Oh, there's another one over here as well.
Presidente, I just got a call from
I'll just do an apartment block. That seems nice and safe and easy. And I could use the bonus in housing quality. So I'll throw this one in my little housing development that I've got going on there. And my cannery is working. So output storage is at 100 and 300. And my rebels are going up again. Didn't I just go through and kill all the rebels not too long ago? Alright, so my jail is working. So who are the eco protesters? I thought you said I could arrest him. Now you're telling me I have to improve my standing with him? Why can't I just shoot him? Fine. Pollution standards. And isn't there like an anti-litter one that's pretty cheap? Yeah, sure. I'll take discounts. Alright, anti-litter. Is that gonna be enough to get the damn eco-communist terrorists on par with me? Okay, factions, economists, not economists, environmentalists, 0%. Not enough garbage disposal, high-end logging and mining. Well, I ain't gonna be able to do anything about logging and mining, but I suppose I can do garbage disposal. Where can I find garbage disposal? Okay, got a dump. I mean, it's pretty packed here. I don't know where you would want me to put it. I'm not putting it next to my castle, palace. So I suppose I'll put it out here with the industries. Maybe that'll make you happy. I don't know. Let's see. I'll give it a try. Got the apartment complex going up. And hey, the fish has finally made it to the canning factory. So that's wonderful news. That you can actually start doing that now. Job quality, I don't care. Foreign relations is halved. Well, I'm already in good conditions with him already, so I'm okay with that. I'm only looking for things that are going to get me more money.
Take a look at these charts, Presidente. The pie-shaped one is my favorite. It clearly shows that our economy has been shrinking.
Job quality, I don't really care about that. 25% production, yes, I'll do that. And I think that was about it, wasn't it? A little bit less pollution, sure, I'll burn the trash, I'm okay with that. Great. So, is there another mine, preferably a gold mine around here that I can build? Way out there, nowhere near. So yes, jewelry is probably out of the question. Unless I can import it and then re-export it. Yeah, okay, I'll do that. Jewelry factory. Yeah, perfect. It'll fit right there next to my cigar factory. So that's okay, I'll do that. One per 200, so I need to get another garbage facility. I do not see anywhere where I can actually build another one of those. Okay, so military academy. So this is just basically an upgraded fish farm or fishing wharf, I guess. Yeah, sure, I'll put that down. Yeah, I was confident that garbage dumps were under infrastructure. But there's literally nothing that says garbage dump here. I suppose I might as well get that custom office down, and it just won't fit next to the garbage dump. That's a shame. Can't get in that little corner either. Won't fit there. Alright, I'll just stick it in the corner there. And the eco-terrorists are still annoying me. %27% on the environment. That's tough. I need to get that up 20%. I really don't think there's much more I can do. I don't think there's any other easy wins I have to get the economists on side. I'll go ahead and put them in the wiretapping, I suppose. Yeah, that's a bloody shame. I don't know how I can actually make them any happier. Oh, wait. I never said allow inputs. Yes, allow for the jewelry. Oh, I can switch that over to recycling. Will that help at all?
¿Sí?
¿Qué? ¿Excelencia?
¿Excelencia? ¿Qué?
¿Qué?
Maybe if I just started shooting him.
Excelencia, buenas tardes.
Muy buenas. No me interesa.
¿Sí?
Buenas tardes.
¿Qué?
Rebel threat, fair enough. Okay. Can I build a bank so I can bribe her? Yeah, I can build a bank. I suppose I'll get on that. I'll put you right next to the garbage dump. You'll appreciate that, won't you? I want this darn factory back online. So where are my builders? What are they doing? Things seem to be taking kind of a long time here. So what are the options? Alright, well, nothing too amazing there, so I'll let that be. And the bank is ready. Slush fund it is, but the bank is built.
Buenos días.
So, oh, no, not the accident. I'll start with the money first. So, is that like an instant bribe, or do I actually have to wait for them to get the money to her? Okay, they're still doing nothing. I guess they're waiting for the first round of imports of gold to get to them. Alright, so I got that. Pretty much all of my building looks like it's done.
Great concern has seized me as I watch how the rest of Tropico more urgently demands elections with each month. It is obvious that you should rule us all.
So that wasn't even enough to make her happy. You want me just to build shippo grants? So yeah, you want me to build something that looks like I no longer have access to. Well, if we're coming up close to an election, it seems appropriate that I go on ahead and satisfy my election promise from the last go-round.
Presidente, I just got a call from a foreign investor. Several calls, actually, with different proposals.
In a rum factory. Alright, I'll put the rum factory there, I suppose. But that does mean that I am going to be needing to put together a sugar plantation somewhere. Looks like this area is still pretty decent for growing. So yeah, that will do. Okay, so between all of this, I still have that damn problem with the environmentalists though, and perfect, that went down. So I can get my welfare for the cathedral. Darn, that's big. Wow. Finding a place for a cathedral is going to be tough. Well, actually, it wouldn't fit there anyway from the looks of it. But it could fit here. So I have given up on trying to negotiate with these damn eco-terrorists. So I'm going to go ahead and destroy my factory. I've given up. The Americans can maintain the monopoly, I suppose. $11 new immigrants. But I should go ahead and repopulate that Teamster's office. Looks like I'm gonna have a lot of factories over here, so I'll just go ahead and put up a Teamster office to support those factories. what the heck? I'll go ahead and put up a new cigar factory over here. Almost exported enough weapons. But not so much canned fish. Hey, it will fit. Perfect. I was nervous about that. Alright, so I'll put it right there. I'm okay with that. Even though I'm out of money now, but still, you know, I mean, they wanted the cathedral, and my elections are coming up here pretty soon, so I think it's worth it. My loyalists are very disloyal. Well, yeah, I should probably wait until I get some money coming in here. 35,000 ready for export, so where are my ships? Yes, yes, the national debt, the national debt. Everyone's so concerned about the debt. But I wanted my cathedral. Garage is overloaded again? Got another rebel joining it. Okay.
¿Sí?
There we go. Got some money coming in. That's good. And I'm going to use that money for a good cause.
No me interesa.
I'm going to arrest the leader of the environmentalists. Because I'm still angry that she made me destroy my factory. But the cathedral's coming along at a pretty good clip. So,
¿Qué necesitas?
Running off to arrest anybody? Because you look like you're in a hurry. Well, at least you did put up a fight. 70,000 exported. That's fantastic. Let's just get these last couple of buildings completed here. And I may be in good shape again. Whoa. The foreign building has gone bankrupt. I could have told you that was going to happen.
Presidente, Tropicans await elections next year. They wish to show their everlasting love and respect.
Cathedral built. I don't know if it is technically built yet,
My
but it
fellow
will be by the time it's
constituents,
election day.
I would like to address you in this crucial time of our development. In these dire times, we have managed to pull through and have economic growth despite all adversity. I salute you for that fact. Housing is insufficient. We shall not deny that. However, the reasons are as clear as day.
Environmentalists.
The overzealous beliefs of the religious faction are only
Yes.
holding us back.
Everyone knows that housing is against religion because of
Through the
reasons.
years of my presidency, I have received your gratitude, my compañeros. Alas, I am nothing but a humble servant, and you are my masters, my employers. I must, in turn, pay my respects to you, the everyday workers, especially to the communists. As a nation, we have come a long way, but we still have a long way before us to reach our goals. God is my witness that during my next mandate we will build a cathedral worthy of our piety.
No, it's already
Tropico.
built. I promised that last time. I can't really promise that twice in a row,
A
can I?
warm embrace to all,
Rebel attack?
especially
Ooh,
the
they
ladies.
outnumber me. So, they're moving in to attack my farm. So where are they? I don't see where they're coming from. Ah, there they are. 10 to 8. 10 to 7. 9, 8, 7. Alright, the army's catching up. 7 to 5. 6 to 5. Four, 3, 2, 1. Is he running away? Hey! I win! I win!
A decisive victory for our
Yeah.
brave soldiers.
So
Commandant.
decisive. I barely made it out with a couple of people left.
Presidente, I just got a call from a foreign investor. Several calls, actually, with different...
I'll set up a banana farm, sure. Oddly enough, it looks like the factory's a pretty good place for the banana farm, so yeah. I'll put it down there, no problem. I would like to have the lumber mill before I get the furniture factory, so I'll just fix the prioritization on that. Nope, not gonna be able to slip that through. Lack of planning on my part, that's gonna annoy me, but sure, I'm okay with that. Looks like I can slip a couple of tenements back here. So I'll do that, because seeing a lot of shacks popping up around the place here.
A drought, Presidente. Mother Nature
Why
is
is
gently
the droughts-
reminding us how many resources we
Alright,
can...
so yeah, I'll go ahead and put in the restrictions this time, but I don't get why the droughts seem to happen immediately before all of my elections. Yeah, my fields are already going to crap. Helicopters coming in from all over the place here, trying to water my fields. 80,000, that's a pretty good export. Build an armory. Don't I already
Sir,
have an armory?
the army is in dire need.
Well, you know what? I pretty much had my entire army killed. So maybe another army wouldn't be such a bad idea. So yeah, put that at the edge of the town.
Sir, the number of...
My dear Presidente,
It's
the election
close,
day
but I'll
draws-
give it a try. Let's see if I can win. That's actually getting a lot closer now. So that means it's time for a tax cut.
Congratulations,
259.
Presidente.
How about
You have
that?
won the elections. People are content that no incidents occurred during the elections. You have their trust and all the credibility of our...
Great.
Presidente, our old apartments are ruining the skyline of our city.
Alright, modern apartments. Sure, I'll upgrade that. Do they all upgrade, or... Yeah, okay, so they all upgrade. With helicopter pads? That seems a little much, game.
Great jumping llamas, Presidente! Your life is in danger!
Hire a more qualified one. Okay. Yeah, that works. I'll go on ahead and do that. And the drought is over! And the agent has been dealt with, so that's fantastic. $36. Wow, that blows. So the housing quality is at a 36. because they don't have power. And a tenement has a housing quality of 45. Or, oh, those were increased because of the fire station. So it's barely any better than a flat-out tenement.
God told me last
no
night
more
that
churches.
he has a
Go
mission.
away. I wish it would have warned me that these things expect electricity. Alright, so... Yeah, I don't get this. It's a 37 housing quality, and a tenement is 35. Because I don't have electricity. In the game, I knew I didn't have electricity when they offered me to upgrade all of these buildings. So now I basically upgraded into a downgrade. That's fantastic. Very logical. Money requests. Well,
Comrade,
yeah,
we
I've
have a
got just so
plan
much
that
money
will
right
speed
now.
up the arrival of the communist revolution by 30.
Yeah, as someone with money. Alright, come on, get this ship loaded up and out of here. 62,000, that's not bad. So that's what, a 70,000 freighter heading out? That sounds about right, let's see. 79,000 exported, that's not bad. I'll take that, I'll take that. And yes, my cigar factory is exporting again. It's a 4-1. It doesn't really matter anyway, but it seems like they're making a little bit of... Well, actually they're making zero profit, so that's going to go bankrupt immediately. Furniture factory's coming along, and... Yes, I
have some good news, sir. The rebels are afraid of our military's
and I
might.
did get some wood to the lumber mill, so I should be able to get some lumber going out to the furniture factory without too much of a delay. Down here, yeah, banana farm, I don't care about that. It's private industry. And my backup logging camp is about done as well, so that should get some additional wood in the system. And yes, my sugar plantation has some output storage, so that should get sent over to the rum factory here before too long. Alright, I think things are coming along okay. And I've got some money, so I might as well get the statue. Even though I think it would be a complete waste. But I just want to get that. Alright, I'm going to put it here just so that it looks like Jesus wants to give me a big hug in my little palace here. I think I like the way that looks. So let's see how long that takes to get built. Alright, environmentalists, hey, that went up actually quite a bit. Amazing what happens when you arrest their political leader. Loyalists are starting to come along. But they probably would like me better if I build that childhood museum. Where was that located? Can't find it, so whatever. I don't care about that anymore. Too much effort. Convert agriculture to biofarms.
Presidente, a most wonderful thing has occurred. Mother Nature is happy.
I actually like to have my farms the way they are, thank you very much. Alright, got 180 for output storage. It should be just about enough to get that taken care of. And jewelry, 166 output storage, so that would take care of this objective. Ah, there it goes already. So the statue is done. Yes, give me a big hug. So I think after this factory pulls in, that should be enough to satisfy the jewelry and fish objectives. Let's see if that's true. Input storage, so the lumber mill is getting the wood now. 213 production, but nothing's been delivered to the...
I say, old chap, your prices are a bit on the high side. That seems a bit unsporting. Maybe you could drop them a little as a favor to an old gentleman?
No, that's fine. I'll keep my prices the way they are, actually. But no, so there was not enough waiting at the factory to complete those objectives, which is disappointing.
Presidente, it seems that some of the rebels have fled with terror from the island after seeing a horrible beast, which they think is the Chupacabra himself.
That works. I'm okay with that. Input storage, 213. So the Teamsters did make it and delivered the lumber.
Presidente, I just got a call from a foreign investor. Several calls, actually, with different proposals.
I really don't want to have my weapons factory compete, actually. Cannery of what, though? I'll go with the $15 one for the cannery. Simply because I can actually get that set up to can a different item, if I remember correctly. Yeah, I think I can also can coffee, if I recall. And I do have a coffee factory. The garages are still overloaded. So I'll go ahead and put that there. Alright, I just want to speed this up. I want to get that next ship in here within the next 3 months, just so I can satisfy those last 2 requirements. I don't care about gardens.
Presidente, a most wonderful thing has
occurred. No, you're not going to bribe me to destroy all my farms. 2 months for the next freighter. Come on, let's get that thing coming in here.
The rebels are launching an attack as I speak, sir.
14 on 1. That's the best that they can... foreign building went bankrupt, okay. That's fine. I saw that coming from a mile away, so I won't complain. Come on, it's Rebel
A decisive
Hotel.
victory.
Alright, come on, let's put these damn cans and jewels onto the... There we go. How about the canned fish? Still no canned fish.
Comrade, food for the masses is essential.
Alright, well, I was really hoping that that last shipment would be enough to take care of the fish mission. Because it's about 2:30 in the morning here, and I'm getting tired. So I think I'm going to turn it off. All new immigrants are environmentalists. Yeah, okay, I'm done. I'm turning this off now. That's the last straw. I'm done with the environmentalists. They can all die. Oh boy. Well, that was perfect timing in this case. So, yeah. Tropical 4 doesn't feel all that much different. It feels like a few new mechanics, but certainly if I sat down and played this again from scratch, knowing what I know now, I think I could make it a little bit further. But yeah, I know it's still a great game. I'm probably going to be playing Tropico 5 later this week or next
Presidente,
week.
a famous
And,
Russian dissident
Tropico
was
6.
poisoned and died. European media are blaming the KGB, while the USSR denies any involvement.
Yeah, KGB was definitely involved. I pay attention to the news. But, with that, definitely going to be playing Tropico 6 here shortly, as soon as it comes out. I think that's about 3 more weeks. So that's definitely going to be on my to-do list. But regardless, I hope you all enjoyed the stream, or the best of to your abilities, I should say, based off of how my streams usually go. But in the end of the day, it's always fun, and I do enjoy playing the games myself. So, export the fish. Export the fish. No fish. Alright, but 100,000, 7,000, yeah, I got the economy rolling at least. But yeah, regardless, stay tuned for Tropico 5 and possibly Tropico 6 coming down the line. And until then, I hope you have a good one, and thanks for your time.